What is up, you fucking lamos, you low-life, degenerate pieces of shit, harlots and bozos, floozies and jerk jobs. This is episode 56 of the Team Heal podcast live on Google Hangouts. But before we begin this show, or the podcast, whatever you guys want to call it as, we're here to promote a couple of things like we normally do here on this humble little podcast live on Google Hangouts. And the first thing we're going to promote here is this petition by Team DBS, a good friend of ours here, and the petition is pretty much to get Davey Boy Smith, the British Bulldog, inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. All right, we've been promoting this for months now. I think it's about to be over a year. All right, but pretty much, in a nutshell, what this pretty much is a petition to get the British Bulldog inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. All right, right here is a description, a paragraph, or a summary, if you will, of what the petition is all about. We've been promoting this for a while now, and I've read this for a while now. You can read this for yourself if you want to pause this podcast when the playback comes in. Read it for yourself, okay? Read it for yourself and see what this is about. Now, if you want to sign this petition, which we strongly recommend that you do, you go right here. You put your first name, your last name, your email address. You have to put where you live at, but you don't have to necessarily put your real address, if you will. You can put a fake address. You can put the address to your barbershop, to your local bank, or your library, or your high school. It doesn't really matter, really. As long as you put an address there that people can, see and, whatever, it'll appear on the, whatchamacallit. So you can see that you signed it pretty much. This petition has about 4,125 signatures already, or supporters, if you will. And it needs about 875 more, and this will be sent over to WWE. And believe it or not, there have been wrestlers in WWE, as a matter of fact, not just in WWE, but in the wrestling world, who have signed this petition, who are behind this petition, and want to see the British Bulldog inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. And this is someone that truly deserves to be in the Hall of Fame as well. Be one of those guys that's been there for back in the day, and his popularity, not just in the wrestling world, but in the European market, if you will. All right. If you want, also you can put here why this petition is important to you. It's optional. And sign it if you want. You can even have this displayed on the website. You can see that you sign it as well. All right. But once again, sign the petition. It's a good cause. Let's get the Bulldog inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. All right. And the next thing we want to promote here is TRN, Talking Wrestling Network. Myself and Knowledge of Wrestling, we have a show here called Saturday Night Shoots. Episode 4 will be coming up tomorrow at 8 p.m. As you can see here, we have Open Turnbuckle with B. Rotten, and his guest was Bill McCormick from PW Mania. Here's the partners, OK Fabe, who was a guest of ours a couple weeks ago. Myself, obviously, Rope Break Wrestling, and obviously Knowledge of Wrestling. Has about 169 subscribers, so keep on subscribing to that channel. Spread the word about it, and tune in to this Saturday night shoot. I'll be airing tomorrow at around 8 p.m. It's a very good show. A lot of stuff that we talked about. And yeah, also you have, like we said, Open Turnbuckle with Chad B. Rotten. We have Around the Point with Eamon Gerard. All right. You have to wear collar shirts and all that, but that's beyond the point, or around the point, if you will. Saturday Night Shoot, which is our show, myself and Knowledge of Wrestling. You have the TNA reviews with Alex Carter, the president of TRN. You have the Sharpshoot with pretty much the people from Rope Break Wrestling. And again, it's a very good show. Also, the NXT reviews with Chad B. Rotten. And yeah, so go check these out, guys. All right, they're good stuff here. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, this is the Team Heal Podcast live, episode 56 here. A lot of stuff that we're talked about, and we will go live in just a bit. lot of stuff to talk about this week, ladies and gentlemen. And let's get started, shall we? This is episode 56, like we said earlier, on the TEAMHEEL podcast. As always, ladies and gentlemen, you fucking low-life, degenerate scumbags, I'm Heel Steven.
I'm now Legit Wrestling. Yep.
Boom. How you been, bro?
I've been pretty good this week.
I've been pretty good this week, styling and profiling, man. My boss gave me a raise at work today, man. But yeah. Anywho, yeah, this is another exciting week in the world of wrestling. So yeah, man. How do we start this week off, man? I mean, the big news, I guess you can say, was shock to people was that Jake the Snake Roberts had an accident apparently he was on a plane heading to a show in Las Vegas, and apparently he was unconscious on the plane.
Yeah.
Apparently the guy had he had double pneumonia, and he was rushed to the hospital, and right now he's in ICU, intensive care unit, pretty much. And it's really disgusting, and I'm sure you heard about this on social media, on the net. People were making the assumption that Jake Roberts passed away. People were saying that, he died, that he's dead, and all that. And I was really disgusted by that. I don't know about you, but I really was, to hear that from the fans on the internet and all that.
Yeah, maybe because, it's the way the dirt sheets, titled the news, it sounded like he died or something, and I guess people felt like, he pretty much died, and everyone in the YWC was making videos about it, and right now I know that Jake Roberts is in the hospital, but we shouldn't say he died yet. I mean, that's just too soon, but hopefully he gets better somehow.
Exactly, yeah.
Some serious shit.
We hope he does get better, and it's crazy, how a couple months ago over a year ago, he was starting this whole DDP yoga. He was getting help, and he was put in the WWE Hall of Fame a couple months ago. And when you look at that Hall of Fame, I think his speech was the one that really caught everyone's attention. You can say Warrior also, but to me, the one that really, was more inspiring or more, emotional was Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah, his was pretty good.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's crazy though. It's crazy. What happened? It's crazy. I had a long day at work, and my mind right now is just everywhere, pretty much. It's everywhere. And tomorrow I'm also involving in another long day at work as well. How about you, bro? How's your job treating you so far?
It's been okay. Not having a lot of hours, so kind of sucks. So that means less pay, but it's just just keep on doing what I gotta do, and then I'll get better from there, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, and also, but both have been a producer of Saturday Night Shoot as well. But again, it's beyond the point. That's around the point. I'm sorry. We don't have collar shirts on today, people. No collar shirts on today. But we digress. A lot has happened, hasn't it, in the world of wrestling this week, hasn't it? I mean, there's been a lot of talk. One of the big talks, that happened is that John Cena, his injury, apparently the guy has some injuries going to him right now, and apparently he is not really, he's not at the level that he used to be back in the day. Apparently, to be reported that he's been hurt with his shoulder for like last 6 to 8 weeks, and also he is getting neck problems on his neck. Now, this has been lingering pretty much from his years of wear and tear in the ring. And again, the big talk is whether or not the saga of John Cena has come to an end, or is it coming to an end? Oh, now when you hear this knowledge of wrestling, what is the thing that comes into your mind when you hear this?
The WWE is pretty much screwed, I think, or the YWC is happy as hell that Cena is barely gonna be on Raw much now.
I mean, here's my thing with that, okay? And you know what? I agree with the people that say, "Oh, John Cena's a glory hog. He hung the spotlight. Screw John Cena, man. Fuck John Cena. Go to hell, John Cena. We don't want you anymore. If Cena wins, I will stop watching the WWE, but I'll go watch the Raw Monday night the next day, you know? And I always see these jabronis on social media saying this shit. People, I think it's their ignorance, because I think all of us, in some way, we live in the world full of ignorance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And people forget that professional wrestling has been for so many years, to the dawn of time, from the time of Gorgeous George and John Hackenschmidt and all these guys that came before us, all right, until today, what has never changed?
What?
You I just said, bro?
Huh? I heard, what? You were talking about John Cena, right? And
Okay. I'll repeat myself, because I feel like there's some connection there. I don't know. The point is, what I'm trying to say is, what has, through the time of Gorgeous George, Buddy Rogers, Luthez, George Hackenschmidt, and all these guys, Frank Gotch, and all these guys have come before us, to the time of Hulk Hogan, Bruno Sammartino, and I know I'm going in random order, but you kind of get the idea, right?
Yeah.
The time of Macho Man Randy Savage, Ultimate Warrior, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Sting, Ric Flair, Harley Race, till now with the John Cenas and the Daniel Bryans. Throughout all these years, all these people that have come our way and before and in front of us now, what is the one thing that has always been the same in the world of professional wrestling?
The one thing that's been the same, you're always gonna have like a face, right?
No.
Top guy. What do you mean?
Throughout all these guys that have come our way,
Yeah.
the one thing that will always stay the same is that professional wrestling is a business.
Oh, yeah.
It's a business. All right, I don't care what anybody. You can give me show you want, but that's reality. That is reality. It's a business. And what's the one thing that's goal in every type of business?
Make money.
Exactly.
Earn profit.
And whether you all like it or not, the guy that wears the colorful shirts and does the "you can't see me," that does this, and that puts the, I'll give you an example here, that puts a towel right here. There's a Chinese menu, but you kind of get the idea. That guy is the guy that generates the most amount of money for that company. So to that guy, all the glory will happen, right?
Yeah. It's kind of WWE's fault too, because they don't really push any other person. But I mean, they do push people, but not to the level of Cena. Cena's just something else, and it's mostly because of merchandising and all the stuff he does outside WWE. So
that too, that too. But again, I think people don't understand that. People fail to comprehend that.
yeah.
And again, it's the ignorance of the IWC, YWC.
Well, yeah, they don't understand. Like, you can't. They feel like CM Punk could be a face of the, or not him. Daniel Bryan, face of the WWE. Seth Rollins is right there behind him, and Dolph Ziggler could be the greatest face of all time. That's what they feel like. It can't work out because WWE's doesn't care about them that much. They don't push them to the level of John Cena.
Absolutely.
John Cena is up top. Someone beneath him is like down there. Not including the part-timers like Brock Lesnar and all of them.
Absolutely.
They want, they know what's right, what's gonna make them money. Look at Rock versus Cena, the past Manias. 29, well, 29 and 28 was Rock Cena, and that was all because of, from a business perspective, it was good.
Exactly. If people don't understand, money will fucking walk. You know what I'm saying? If you are in a business and you're not in it to make money, then get the fuck out the way, people. Seriously. And again, the IWC number, they don't get it. They don't get it. That's what the fuck it is. They don't understand that it's all about the fucking money. I'll be real with you. If I was a pro wrestler, right?
Yeah.
If I'm a pro wrestler, and each week I'm jobbing to a random bum, but I know for a fact I'm making a good amount of money to provide for my family, able to pay my bills, and I'll be set for life in the next 3 to 4 years, right? Financially set.
Yeah.
Would I be upset? No, I'll be happy. Wouldn't you?
I think it depends, Maybe eventually I get tired of losing, but for the most part, if I'm making good money, uh, like you said, I'd be pretty happy too. Look at Zack Ryder. Yeah, it seems like he's upset, but he's still with the company. He's still making money, so
Exactly. And Bubba, am I going robotic on you, bro? Am I
no,
robotic?
nope.
Oh well, I don't know what he was saying, but that's the point, though. I think people don't understand that again. But let us know your thoughts, ladies and gentlemen, your thoughts on this whole John Cena situation, because again, it sucks, in a way. And you think now, hey, Hollywood's calling him pretty much, right? Hollywood making movies now.
Yeah,
And the thing is now, hey, one other thing also is, who do you think would be the next big thing now, right? And we all know who's gonna be. We all know who's gonna be. He's a guy that does, he does a Superman punch. He punches the canvas. He does this. They does a he does that kick off the fucking apron, right?
yeah.
And then he does that on fucking what's that spear?
Spear.
Roman Reigns. That's gonna be the next guy, people, whether you all like it or not. Now I'll be real. If it was up to me, I have it be Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose.
Yeah, fuck. Roman Reigns, like, I don't hate the guy, but he, I think he needs to improve, obviously. But what was I gonna say? I just think people shouldn't hate on him as much. But also for the WWE, they shouldn't book him like like they're basically booking him like a Cena almost. And I know they want him to be the next face, but don't book him so like strong, like he's unbeatable. Sometimes you need to be realistic and make him look weak. Even Cena, well, even though he lost to Brock Lesnar, you have Roman Reigns have his weak moments at times. Just if you keep on booking him too strong, the crowd's gonna totally go against him.
Exactly. But again, it happens. It happens. Moving on, I guess, from this, right? This John Cena situation, all that, and that is Raw this past Monday night. Raw was live from Anaheim, California. I think the same venue where Shawn Michaels beat Bret the Hitman Hart, right? Was it?
Um, I think it was. Yeah, Anaheim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
something like that.
it kicked off with a Hall of Fame panel to kick off the show. You had Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, and Shawn Michaels, right? All in the ring. They had an announce table set there in the ring, right? To pretty
Yeah,
much talk about Brock Lesnar, John Cena. What happened at SummerSlam? Do they think John Cena can actually defeat the Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar? You had Shawn Michaels and Ric Flair say no. He can't do it. He can't beat Brock Lesnar. It's humanly impossible, right?
right.
And you had Hulk Hogan say no, brother, brother, brother. I think he could do it, brother, 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 brother. He can do it, brother, brother, brother. And you had Michaels and Flair and Hogan just debating back and forth and just arguing within each other. Like, wait a minute here, you know what I mean? Until out comes John Cena. And Cena, in a nutshell, pretty much said, you know what? Uh, despite what you guys think, but Hogan, I respect you for sticking by my side and all that, right? And he said pretty much that he admits last Sunday at SummerSlam, he got his ass beat. He got annihilated by Brock Lesnar, SummerSlam. And that at Night of Champions, he's not going to beat Brock Lesnar, he's going to beat his ass. What do you thought with that promo? What do you think of it, bro?
It's weak. I didn't see how this was good. It was just another typical Cena promo. Like, yeah, you're gonna beat his ass, even though you got your ass handed. And even though you got your ass handed, your ass basically got beat at SummerSlam. What makes you think you could beat Lesnar? Beat Lesnar's ass on the Night of Champions. You know? I don't know. I thought the promo was bait. Even the Inca Cola fucking bottle. I'd rather see that for 10 minutes than what I saw on fucking Raw.
Would you rather see this guy, right?
Oh, no, don't bring that guy out.
Get back. Get back. Okay. But yeah, I thought overall, it was great to see Michael. It was great to see Hogan. It was great to see Flair there,
We always see them.
I guess. That is true. That is true, though.
You think it's special bringing those guys back? No, they come every fucking time whenever they feel like it.
So you're getting tired of Hulk Hogan already?
Yeah, because all he does is plug the network.
So if this was 2 years ago, he was in TNA.
I was getting tired of him in TNA too. And it sucks. I don't want to get tired of Hulk Hogan in WWE, but just because the WWE just uses him as a what's that word? Advertiser for the fucking network.
Actually, the proper.
I don't know.
The proper word, the proper etiquette, actually, I believe, is ambassador.
Wow.
For the WWE Network for $9.99 a month. And then we had our first match. You had Jack Swagger. No, I'm lying my ass off here. What's my list here? You had Rusev and Swagger in a rematch from SummerSlam, pretty much. This match, I thought, it was an okay match. I thought their match at SummerSlam was way better. Okay, but the match ended up in the referee stoppage.
Yeah.
Where apparently Rusev was kicking Swagger's ribs that were taped up throughout this match. And they told a good story still, It got to a point where Swagger had Rusev in the Patriot lock. And it seemed that Rusev was going to tap out, right? But he didn't tap out. And again, we all knew going in that Swagger was not going to beat Rusev. Okay? If you're going to have Rusev lose, he cannot beat to a Jack Swagger. Now, what pissed me off here was the fact that they didn't talk about Mark Henry. How last week, Mark Henry squashed him like a fucking grape.
I didn't understand the purpose of this match. I thought this feud was fucking over. What's the point of Rusev being Swagger 3 times in a row? And Swagger didn't even look weak losing to Rusev 3 of those times. But still, it's just, I don't know. I heard it was supposed to be Cesaro and Swagger again, which is even worse. What are they doing? Dude, they don't know what the hell they're fucking doing, honestly. But I guess Swagger's feuding with Bo Dallas. I don't know. So, I think that was later. I don't even know.
That was actually after the match. There was a backstage segment where Swagger's in the trainer's room and he's getting checked up, and now comes Bo.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack, you let down your country. You lost your manager. You lost your dignity, but you can get that all back. All you gotta do is believe. I don't mind that feud, to be honest. Really don't mind it.
That feud is okay, but yeah, just end that Rusev Swagger shit. I don't care anymore.
Yes, you do, knowledge of wrestling. Don't lie.
Rusev and Swagger.
Hey, that's for business,
Swagger
right?
didn't even win one match.
That's for business.
At least the crowd's still behind Swagger. I thought the crowd would be completely not behind him after this feud.
Cesaro beat Rob Van Dam at a #1 contenders match for the U.S. title. after he hit the neutralizer. Now, what now is going to happen that a champion going to have Cesaro and Cesaro and Sheamus at it in the U.S. cycle. Sheamus was doing commentary at the announce table with Michael Cole and JBL. And the thing is this, okay? I'm happy that Cesaro won. I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? It's about time he's back on a winning, on a winning streak. But the problem here is we've already seen this before at Payback. And Mania thought I thought they had a good match at Payback. Okay,
Yeah.
Despite the finish being a roll up or whatever it was, schoolboy. Excuse me. The thing is this, okay? Cesaro already was a U.S. champion. He had the title for a very long time, and they did nothing with him. So what makes you think now that they would do something with him as the U.S. champion if you were to get it back?
I highly doubt they'll do anything. Honestly, they still don't know what they're doing with Cesaro. Because what's the point of being in a program with Sheamus again? I'm not interested. I don't know. This is just because they need a U.S. title match and not a champion. So, cool, I guess. I actually don't mind seeing Cesaro winning that title again, but I feel like he's not going to have any meaningful feuds like his last title reign. So, I don't know. It sucks for him, really. Are you eating chips?
No, I'm eating Choi Ming.
What the fuck is that?
The little fried noodles they have to give you.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And Inca Cola. Soda with Champions. The soda. Proud sponsor of the TEAMHEEL podcast.
I had Chinese food.
And I did. Peruvian Chinese. Chifa.
Chief.
Peruvian Chinese.
Yeah, I know.
That's beyond the point. That's around the point, though.
So that is beyond the point.
Beyond and around the point. Oh, let's get a little here. Natalya versus Paige. Paige won this match apparently Paige won this match after losing twice, 2 weeks in a row, two matches in a row to Natalya. Last week on Raw and the week after on SmackDown. And after the match, AJ Lee comes out and she pretty much says, Paige, I love you and all that, and she went to hug her. So pretty much the spirit of Bayley. Oh, he left. He's leaving me here. Okay. Pretty much in a nutshell what happened here was the ghost of Bayley, the spirit of Bayley, if you will, was put in AJ Lee, and she went to the ring and pretty much flirted with Paige. People were chanting HLA to no avail because honestly it wasn't even going to happen. Remember, we're in a PG era, people. It's the P era, and you're not going to see no HLA during the PG era, people. I'm sorry. It's not happening. Do you agree, Knowledge of Wrestling?
What, the kissing lesbian stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, that won't happen. That was just a little tease, which is why I'm like, fuck this. But the match at Night Champion should be a little better. But at least Paige beat Natalya, because it made no sense for Natalya to beat her twice. So
Exactly. So yeah, after we had the eulogy of Dean Ambrose, where apparently that Seth Rollins and Corporate Kane pretty much come out to talk about taking out Dean Ambrose last week on Raw. We got 3 before on Raw. And I said, Rollins said on the mic, I made Dean Ambrose, I made the Shield, I destroyed the Shield, and all Dean Ambrose had to do was know his place, and that's what happened. And out comes, Roman Reigns, who was also a former member of the Shield, and there's a brawl between Corporate Kane and Roman Reigns, and then Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. It was up the main event. A match later on the night between Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins and Corporate Kane. I like this angle though. From what it looks like now, they're gonna get into a match Night of Champions. What do you think, man?
yeah, it makes sense. Finally, Roman Reigns is going after Seth Rollins, which we kind of should have done in the first one. But I understand because Dean Ambrose was the guy who they wanted to feud with Seth Rollins, but now it makes sense. Now that Ambrose is gone, Rollins is pissed at. I mean, Reigns is pissed at Rollins for injuring Ambrose. So now this could be a nice program for a temporary program for Rollins and Reigns because we all know Ambrose might come back next after Night of Champions. So I think it could work out.
I hope so. Excuse me for belching too much. I apologize, sir. I had probably drinking a cola. What happens?
Why
This
don't you
Inca
drink any
Cola.
soda?
But this is the Inca Cola, though. The Inca Cola. After this, we had a video package. We had the Usos versus the Dust Brothers, the tag titles. Pretty much, the Dust Brothers were apparently tracing the Cosmic Key, which was the tag titles, pretty much. A match that ended in a count out by the Usos, apparently. After, I think one of the Usos, Jimmy or Jay, went for a suicide dive, and I think he hurt his knee. One of them hurt their knee, and ended up being in a count out. To where Goldust said, "This is bullshit," pretty much. You know, we worked hard for this match, and we won our tag title match. You guys just got yourself counted on purposely, pretty much. And then they attacked the Usos, seeing the heel turn finally of the Dust Brothers. Pretty much, I see where they're going with this. They're gonna have a match Night of Champions, Dust Brothers versus the Usos. And honestly, I do not see the Dust Brothers winning the tag titles.
Really? I don't think they should because they had the tag titles. And if anything, the Wyatt family should have won it at Battleground. I don't know why the Usos still have it, but I wouldn't be too surprised.
Bro,
Huh?
it's raining concrete, bro. The writing's on the wall. The Ascension are going to ascend to the main roster.
And win the titles just like that.
Exactly, bro.
I don't know if they'll do it. Well, they did it with Paige, so I wouldn't be surprised if they did it with them.
Yeah.
I wonder if they did do it, but
that's not gonna get over though. That it's not gonna get over.
Not in the main roster. Adam Rose didn't get over. Paige barely is getting over. Now she is, I guess. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the Dust Brothers. I think it's cool that they turned heel though, because maybe later down the road, I'm talking about probably near WrestleMania time, one of them will turn on each other or some shit.
Exactly, but I don't see it happening. The tag title is going to remain with the Usos.
The Usos. No one likes the Usos.
Until, the Ascension arrives to the main roster. But again, it's something for them to do, even though I do feel that, the Wyatt family, Harper and Roy, should have gotten the tag titles.
Exactly. I don't know what the hell they were doing, but that's WWE creative.
There's a video package of exactly. There was a video package of Brock Lesnar where he talked about SummerSlam, how he beat the fuck out of Cena, how he said, you know what, Cena should have stayed down, but apparently at SummerSlam his never give up bullshit kicked in. And he actually destroyed Cena. He talked about Night of Champions. If I'm John Cena, I wouldn't show up. And the fact that when Cena was a kid, his father was telling him complete bullshit and lies because here's a tough guy in Brock Lesnar. I liked it. I liked the video package. All right. But again, that's the thing, though. Brock Lesnar is his monster. He's a monster. Okay, a superhuman, pretty much. He's supposed to talk down John Cena the way he is because of who he is. You know what I mean? Does that even make sense? Does that even? I don't know.
But the package was good, nonetheless. I think. He can't be there every week, so these were all pre-recorded, and I guess it's a little build-up. I don't know, but maybe I don't think that's the reason why I heard it. Lesnar being there, I don't think that is the reason why it completely, made Raw, because Raw wasn't that good this week. I don't think he was.
Raw sucked. Raw completely.
I don't think Lesnar was the main reason why it sucked. Lesnar being there.
Be a satellite. Be a satellite.
Because that's fine. They can still make it fine even with Lesnar not being there, but WWE just completely blew it.
Indeed they did. Absolutely. After Dolph Ziggler versus The Miz, The Miz came out and he said that him being a Hollywood celebrity in Anaheim, California, right? Anaheim,
Mhm.
Hollywood celebrity. He has this good stunt double, and he introduced Damien Mizdow.
Oh.
Damien Sandow dressed in Miz's ring gear, pretty much. I haven't seen Damien Sandow in a long time, so it was good to see him back. But damn, it's sad to see how low Sandow's gotten. You know, last year, Money in the Bank, he won the Money in the Bank briefcase, right?
Yeah.
Now, this year, he was wrestling as Paul Revere. And now, next year, he's going to be wrestling outside of the parking lot.
I feel bad for that guy, man. Like, I wonder if there is a payoff for Sandow doing all this. I highly doubt it.
I don't know.
But I don't get what was the point of this match. Not really. I don't understand what they're doing with the Miz Ziggler feud. Yeah. I see title just being there again. No matter who's champion, title is just basically there. No feuds. Well, Miz Ziggler, it's just matches. Where are the promos, you know? Miz and Ziggler could cut good promos. I don't know why they don't do that to each other.
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, and it happens, though. What can I say? As you can tell, by reviewing this boring Raw, we're getting bored reviewing this boring Raw. And it
What was
happens.
after that?
We had the bad acting segment of the Bella Twins. So we had Jerry Lawler there with two chairs, trying to make it like a Maury Povich, Jerry Springer type feel
Yeah.
in the PG era of all things, right?
Jesus.
And you have the Bella Twins come out and they're talking back and forth, and how, you know, Bree's like, it's as he was going, sister, snap out of there. She's crying, by the way, what this is going on. And pretty much, Nikki is screams at her like, you're not my sister. You're, this and that. I wish you were dead. Just pretty much just giving her shit. But this is completely bad acting. You know what I mean? So it got to a point where both Bellas were fighting, but Nikki Bella was beating the fuck out of Brie Bella in the middle of the ring, hair pulling. You kind of get the idea, right?
Yep.
Excuse me, belching again. Just complete disarray. And Jerry Lawler, to his credit, was trying to stop Nikki Bella. To his credit, he got slapped as a reward. Way to go, Jerry. Way to go. Just complete. I'm gonna be honest. From what it looks like, Night of Champions, we're gonna see Bella versus Bella. I do
Oh
not want
yeah.
to see this.
It has to happen now. They gave them the 2 hour main event segment. You might as well give it to them. Um, now I'll say this: Nikki did get a little better, but just a little bit, just a little bit. But overall, the segment once again, I think WWE knew it was gonna suck, and I don't. It wasn't as long as I thought it would be. So.
Yeah, so bro, I got this call real quick. I'm gonna be right back. Just take over for the show for a little bit, all right?
Um. All right. I'll try to think what was next on
After
the
after this, we
list.
had La Matadora and Bo Dallas.
Oh shit! All right, I'll talk about that. All right, so Los Matadores against God. Oh, it was. I know what happened now. It was Los Matadores versus Slater Gator, right? Some shit like that. Shit, that shit sucked as well, man. Why are Los Matadores fucking winning matches when no one gives a shit about them anymore? Like, I don't understand the fucking point of that, honestly. Slater Gator is fucking. I think that could be a good team right there, and they fuck it up basically. They make Los Matadores, like I said, no one gives a shit about them, and yet they fucking win. whatever. I mean, pointless filler match. Then, okay, I just loaded up the results here. So then we got Kofi Kingston versus Bo Dallas. Another pointless match, I guess, just to make Bo Dallas look good. He botched a Bodog. That's what he gets. Hopefully, he gets a new finisher. Stop doing the Stratisfaction from the turnbuckle. Bo Dallas, I like him, and I like the program that he might have, well, that he's gonna have with Jack Swagger. Swagger came out and basically slammed him. So good for Swagger. I think everyone loved when Swagger did it to Bo Dallas, like shut his mouth up. But I think these two could pull out a good program. And then we got the main event. Fucking bullshit, man. Okay, John Cena versus Bray Wyatt. If you fucking saw the SummerSlam match, well, I know all you did. Basically, you did not have to watch this match if you saw Cena Lesnar, because basically Cena was the Lesnar and Wyatt was the Cena. I don't know if that makes sense, but you get my point. Cena was just destroying Bray Wyatt, and it was crazy. He was doing German suplex after German suplex, basically copying Brock Lesnar. And what happened was the Wyatt family just interfered, got Wyatt disqualified because they saw their leader getting beat the fuck out of by John Cena. This is not how you book them. You can't book Bray, the Wyatt family, like that. That's just, you gotta do it to someone else. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Have no fear, guys. I'm here while Hugh Stevens gone.
Yeah, right. Fuck off.
Well,
Anyway.
you can't say fuck. What's wrong with you?
Yeah,
That's
man.
not nice to say.
I was talking about the main event. You're not the main event.
Well, talk about the main event. We had, John Cena coming out, doing German suplex to, that Bray Wyatt repeatedly for no reason whatsoever. And you know what? People were mad about that, but I thought this really, the reason why they did this is because, well, they had to make John Cena look dominant. Wouldn't you agree?
I understand they want to make John Cena dominant, but you don't do it against the Wyatt family.
But you gotta understand, they gotta make
John Cena got buried by John Cena. Why did they have to get buried again by John Cena?
Well, because it had to happen. It's best for business.
That's not best for business.
What are you doing? Get out of here,
jobber. Anyway, that's not best for business. You could build up a good stable with the Wyatt family, but no, they treat them like jobbers. Then it turned to a 6-man tag team match with Big Show, Mark Henry. And yeah, it was just a mess from there.
It's like the ghost of Teddy Long came out. Let me holler at you, players. Tonight's main event, give the referee back, restart the match, we're making a 6-person tag. Holla! I know.
Yeah, pretty much. And I already forgot what.
What's funny about this? Yeah, Cena
right?
made Luke Harper tap out.
Oh my God! Not even Eric Rowan.
To put the icing on the cake, he hit the double A to
yeah, I saw that.
all the Wyatt members.
Oh my God!
To Eric Rowan, then Big Show and Henry bring out Wyatt.
Yeah.
To the ring, right?
Yep.
And it's funny because he does the AA to Bray Wyatt. They put focus the camera on Big Show, where he slaps Henry chest like, "That's how we gotta be." It's like I see where people are saying, "Oh, they buried Bray Wyatt completely," but at the same time, people need to understand that they had to make John Cena to come out strong here.
Not against them, though.
To my understanding, the original plan was to have Bray Wyatt come out strong.
Yeah.
So they gotta change the final hour. Like, yeah.
I mean, WWE doesn't know what they're doing.
I told you, guys. I told you. Shut it up, Bear.
No.
You shit, Bear.
It's just sad, and people are like, "Oh, the Wyatt family, they're perfectly fine feuding with Cena." No, they weren't.
Not anymore.
They were never. Even when Bray Wyatt won against Cena, Cena basically beat the fuck out of them in that match, and Wyatt just won because of a stupid little kid. I mean, it sucks, man. It sucks when you hit the Cena level.
I know. And it happens, man. It happens.
And yeah, that was the conclusion to that. Boring, garbage, raw.
I know some Raws. These last couple Raws were good though. This Raw
Uh,
hit a bump. Like what the fuck.
Last week was okay, and then this week was
I wouldn't be
completely shit.
surprised if they got like a 2 point something rating.
I don't know. I mean, probably
But
because
if you
the
think about
Bella.
it, if you think about it, yo, a bad WWE rating is a good TNA rating.
It's more than a good TNA
It's an
rating.
awesome, it's an awesome rating for TNA if they were to get a
TNA
bad WWE
wishes
rating.
TNA wishes they got a bad WWE rating. I'm not trying to make fun of TNA, but I'm just telling the truth. I'll say this about TNA. I'm glad their rating went up this week. Not by much though, but shit,
Better than 0.0.
somewhat improvement. I didn't contribute. I was at school, but still, it was awesome to see that they somewhat got their viewers up. Still needs more work.
I always contribute.
You watched on Spike TV?
Hell yeah, I do. Look at this. See this shirt today, bro? Recognize this shirt?
Yeah.
See it right here, right? There's a W right here.
Oh my
Whoa.
God. Don't
Whoa.
move. Apparently their contract is ending this year.
And they're gonna leap it over to next year, apparently, from what I've
Yeah,
heard.
they should. I mean, that's how it always works anyway.
Exactly. I'll say this: Impact to me was better this week than Raw.
I wish. I hope it was. I
It
didn't get to
was. I
see
mean,
it, so
first the in-ring ability.
probably yeah.
All the news also Batista apparently does not want to come back to WWE, where he might not be coming back either because the success of Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, mind you, I did not watch that movie yet.
It's a good movie.
I did not watch it yet. I might end up watching it. Call me late, but I don't give a fuck. I might watch it with my, you know, a good friend of mine, a special friend. She knows who she is.
Wait, it's still in the Guardians of the Galaxy is still in the movie theater?
We can make it happen.
I think it is still. I hope you
When
go
your
watch
special,
it.
when your special friend has
Yeah.
friends that are managers or whatever of a
Right.
movie theater of an AMC, and they still got the tape, the can, they can still put it in there. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Hope you get to watch it then.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm not really big into movie theaters. I'm just not. I'm not big into going to these places and sitting there.
Yeah, my problem is just it's too expensive. So I usually try to go on Tuesdays. But, I mean, only with friends I would fucking go. I don't go by myself. I
I
know
agree.
one of my friends goes by himself, and that's just weird. Just wait till it comes out on DVD.
I understand, bro. I understand. Wab,
What?
Wab,
What do you mean, what?
you just giving that weird look. Like what the fuck?
I don't know. I was looking at something else.
What, bro?
Something on my phone.
Oh, okay, okay. Your phone, okay.
I was covering something, so
Oh, cool. What's it covering?
I don't know. I, I knew something was gonna happen, so I had my phone.
Okay. That's nice. That's not nice to say. Yeah, I mean, that was the Raw. I mean, no, but Batista though. If not, I mean, from my understanding, also they were interviewed and they asked him about his return to WWE. He wasn't happy. He wasn't happy. He didn't like the fact they brought him in as a baby face when he should have been a heel. And I think, you know what, to his credit, he's right there. They should have brought him back as a heel. You know what I mean?
Should have been Neil, definitely. Doesn't suit well as a face to me, especially even when he was world champion the first time. Didn't really feel like he was all that. And once he turned heel, he was more entertaining. And even in this late run, he was pretty cool too as a heel because everyone hated him.
Exactly.
That's best for business, hating Batista.
And the fans were the ones that made him a heel.
Yep.
The fans turned him heel because they
Even
felt that
Batista. Yep.
they were
Even
gonna,
Batista knew.
take Daniel Bryan's spotlight, if you will.
Yeah, but he didn't. You should thank Batista for that, putting him over. But even Batista said on the podcast, the Jericho podcast, that he was happy that he put Daniel Bryan over.
Before the hour ends, I want to wish a happy birthday to the king of pop, the legend Michael Jackson.
Oh yeah,
May he
MJ.
continue resting in peace. So yeah, moving on. Batista and all that. And again, it's crazy, but it happens though, It happens.
It happens, Hopefully Batista comes back, faces Lesnar.
It could work, but it's like, do you really want to see that though?
Well, who else is Lesnar gonna face?
That is true though. That is true.
Big Show. Oh god, I don't want to see that.
I know. So yeah, I mean, what else is going on this week in the world of wrestling? Yeah, like bro, this literally my mind is so out there right now. It's like you can just tell, like
I mean, there wasn't a lot.
this
Really.
this 11 p.m. really is different now. It's weird, right?
Yeah. Well, not just that, but like, Raw was fucking boring.
I know.
Like,
Now we don't watch main event. Now we don't watch main event. For some people out there, main event is like God's fucking gift to professional wrestling. And to those people, if we don't watch main event, we're missing out. Holy crap!
Fuck that.
We're missing out on great professional wrestling
Level fucking show.
right there to you, buddy.
I don't give a fuck. I think I've only watched 2 full episodes of main event.
What do you want?
That shit sucks.
Fuck them niggas, yo. God, we're gonna get flagged now for him saying that. Dang.
Okay, but like main event, I guess is cool. I believe that they do have good in-ring wrestling, but there's no storylines really on main event. I mean, if there is, it's storylines that I don't care about.
Defeated Rob Van Dam, and then on SmackDown, Seth Rollins defeated Rob Van Dam again.
Again, look at that, and then you're gonna see Seth. No, you won't see it because RVD's gone. It's gonna probably be gone now. Yeah, so if RVD was still there, you would have seen that again on Raw.
Or on SmackDown.
It's rematch. That's why these shows are not original. Main event, some of the matches are just rematches from Raw or SmackDown, except longer time. Wow.
Exactly.
On the network. Just watch NXT.
For how much?
$9.99.
Exactly.
6-month commitment.
Plus tax.
Yeah. And which is like $10 a month, basically.
It's funny. So I was watching speaking of the WWE Network, I was watching episodes 2 and 3 of the Monday Night Wars. I know you didn't watch them, but I watched them, right? And I gotta say, I'm happy that they are actually putting these episodes up, the Monday Night War, but at the same time, I've already watched these episodes already. I know, as in, if you own the Monday Night Wars DVD, if you own the Rise and Fall of WCW, if you own the NWO Back in Black or the NWO the Revolution DVD, you already know what to expect pretty much. You know what's happening. You know what is going on pretty much. What happened back in the day and all that. Now, mind you, there's some things here that I didn't know. And one of them was the fact that, how originally Hulk Hogan didn't want to turn heel. He didn't want to. He didn't want to turn heel. Ted Turner tried to convince him, or Bischoff tried to convince him. He didn't want to do it. And because of that, the guy that was supposed to turn on Macho Man Randy Savage at Bash the Beach 96 was going to be Sting. But Hogan's like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to do it because he saw the dollar signs pop up,
That's actually pretty cool to hear. I mean, Sting in the NWO, it would kind of fit. I don't know, but I'm just so used to Hogan. I think Hogan did the right thing, basically turning heel. Just experiment, and people love the NWO, so it worked out at the end. So I'm glad things changed. I mean, things stayed the same with Hogan finally accepting the fact that he's gonna turn heel. So glad Hogan did that. Now you have Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Hogan. and one of the
It was funny.
legendary
What
stables.
was crazy about this? What's crazy about this is the fact that when you look at back in the day, how everyone thought when Hall and Nash debuted in WCW, they thought, oh, this is the fucking real. As in, they thought, oh, this are the two guys that are invading from WWE to WCW programming.
Yep.
People thought it was actually real, like no work, no angle and shit. And you think about it, back in the day, there weren't any dirt sheets, there
No
weren't any
dirt sheets.
internet.
So
You know, it was easy. It was awesome to pull that off. Like, think about it now, how today we're living in a society where social media is so big, so huge. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, you know, how the internet nowadays works, especially in professional wrestling, how I think that killed wrestling, you know. If you're to have this angle today, it would have not worked. It would flop.
it would, because everyone would spoil it. Everyone would like, there would be, news articles saying, "Oh, this is just a work" and stuff like that.
It's an angle. It's an angle.
And trucks. We live in that social media era. But WWE loves it, loves plugging the Twitter and all that bullshit. But
In the
remember they used to
WWE app.
plug tout?
That shit
That shit
flopped. I
was
think
terrible.
TNA is promoting Tout now.
Wow. Doesn't
Could be
WWE
wrong
have
here.
some stock in tout?
I don't know.
Don't
That's
they
not.
own like 50% of that fucking shit?
I don't
That
know.
was
That's none of
terrible. A
my business.
bunch of people just being so fake on tout, pretending to like the segments they were doing.
I don't know. But again, that's none of my business.
And now it's just a network that's still doing not that good. So
Exactly. Absolutely. But again, guys, you want to check out this episode? Go check them out on the WWE Network 2 and 3. And episode
yeah,
3 pretty much was about the Attitude Era, how how the WWE made a comeback, pretty much, right? How they came back from this deficit, if you will. How the ratings changed when they had Stone Cold, Steve Austin, all this, and great. Again, it was a good thing to see as well. TNA, Impact Wrestling. I thought last night's Impact, last Wednesday actually, was actually a very good, decent wrestling show. Better than Raw, though. I'll say that right now.
anything has to be better than Raw at this point. So
Oh, fuck yeah, bro. Of course it was. It was better than Raw. The show kicked out with Kurt Angle. He's up on the balcony, right? He knows every show that Angle's been on, he's been on top of the balcony pretty much, right? On top of a
yeah,
balcony. Never comes down. We always up in that balcony pretty much. He's talking about, how it's we were going to see, EC3 versus Rhino. The main event was the first match in the tag title series, the Wolves versus the Hardys versus TM3D. And tonight also we're going to discuss what happened with Bobby Roode and Eric Young when they both came out of the cage at the same time. Excuse me. And out comes MVP with Lash and Kenny King. And, MVP pretty much taking a jab at New York City, the New York City crowd, and the IWC. And he says that Lashley is the true king of New York. Then out comes Tommy Dreamer. And it seemed like Tommy Dreamer was praising MVP, like Kenny King and Lashley, saying that they deserve better. And everyone in this feud with these guys, they always got a positive thing to say about Lashley. As if like Lashley's going to turn face one day.
could happen.
Who knows, right? And then it leads to Kenny King attacking Tommy Dreamer, to that Angle making an impromptu New York City street fight between Tommy Dreamer and Lashley, which I thought this was an okay street. I'm not saying it was the best one of all
This
time.
is my problem. My problem with TNA, man. Why do they always put stipulations that don't need to be put? Like random street fights. Monsters Ball is pretty much just a regular match to me now because they have that shit almost every week. It feels like. It's just I'm tired of stipulations. New York City street fight, come on. You're devaluing the shit, putting it on random ass segments. Almost as bad as that fucking tool right there.
Excuse me, that you're not getting paid, bruh.
Oh, it's fine. We're losing money anyway.
Damn, he made me mad, bro. He's going back to the treehouse. He's going back to the treehouse right now, bro. Look what you did to him, bro.
It's not my fault we're losing money.
He invested that money in his treehouse, bro. That's where the money's at, right? That's in that treehouse. But anywho, back to TNA though. Impact Wrestling. And I agree with what you're saying. I find it funny how weeks ago when Dixie Carter went through that table, right, against Bully Ray, how he pretty much said when that happened that, oh, my job here is done. Meaning he's done with TNA. He's going to become an agent backstage, right?
Yeah.
But I get why he did it, though. I understand why he did it. It's New York City. You know, he thanked the New York City crowd. And I'm happy that Lashley actually won this match. You know, I'm happy about that.
Of course, you had to win.
Just imagine if he didn't. Oh, my
That'd
God.
be stupid.
I know. You had Madison Rayne versus Terrence Terrell in the number one contenders match for the knockout title. What got to me about this match was before that even happened, there was a backstage promo with Madison Rayne, and she's talking about how, you know, she is the queen of the knockouts, and Terrence Terrell, she's a great wrestler, but it's not her time right now. Which remind me, okay, wait a minute, she's in a program with Brittany. What happened to that?
Apparently, that just completely ended in a random knockouts match they had on Impact.
On Explosion, I think on Explosion.
Well, it's, oh my God.
I know.
Stay consistent, TNA, with your storylines. I thought WWE with the new nation stable was bad, but come on.
I know, but whatever. And this match was actually, to my surprise, a very good, decent match. But what got to me as well was the fact that throughout the backstage segment, they were playing a video package of Samuel Shaw with Gunner or whatever, right? And they would get into the next match, but they would skip the entrances pretty much. So you skip the knockouts match entrance, okay? But once again, I thought Terrence Terrell and Madison Rayne was actually a good match. To be honest, it went back and forth where Terrence Terrell got the win. So now we're going to see Gail Kim and Terrence Terrell for the knockout title.
Finally.
So,
this match has to be legit now, because what's the beautiful people going to interfere for? Or Madison Rayne in that case.
But then again, I still sense some havoc. I sense some havoc, bro.
Fuck. Forgot about that. Yo, nah, I don't want her to interfere in that match, man.
Who knows?
Just want to see the match.
After we had a 6-man X Division tag team match, you had Low Key, Crazy Steve, Tigre Uno versus Homicide, DJZ, and Manic. This was a decent match. I felt the teaming was random.
They always bunch the X Division stars in one match. Why?
I don't know. I remember back in the day when you had the X Division, there was actually storylines in the X Division.
Oh, wow, look at the depth of the X Division we have, even though we don't know what to do with it. Come on, TNA.
Crazy Steve, bro. I mean, he's over, though. He is over.
I guess, but...
He's over.
They're just so lazy. Why are they just bunching...
What got to me as well about this, and again, this is not to be picky and shit, but they skipped their entrances here as well.
Oh my God.
Samuel Shaw Gunner backstage, pre-taped promo in a hotel room in New York City, where they were apparently Samuel Shaw was in New York City. Gunner went out to get something to eat, and he leaves Samuel Shaw in the room. And in the room, you see some, a military, uniform, right, army uniform. And Gunner comes back and he sees Samuel Shaw putting on that uniform, and he makes him take it off.
Wow.
Mind games, pretty much. It's mind game manipulation, if you will. And then the match was, once again, the 6-person tag match, the X Division, which I thought was random because of the teaming. You think about it, Homicide, DJZ, Manic, Crazy Steve, Low-Key, and Tigre Uno. But the match worked. They made it work for what it was, and Low-Key got the win for his team after he pinned Manic. There was one sick spot though. There was one sick spot where in the air, right? I think Mag throws Loki in the air. And I think Loki counters and he does like a warrior stomp in the middle of the air on Manic, which the crowd went apeshit for. What's wrong, bro? You seem pale now, bro.
What happened?
You sound like you seen a ghost.
No, I was listening. I
Or you
didn't see the
seen a,
match though.
or you seen a, boom, 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 boom.
Oh God,
He's back from the treehouse.
Jesus.
Go back to your treehouse. I don't want to go back to my treehouse. But go back. And he's back. He's back in his treehouse, bro. Let's see here. Damn, we're losing the rating because of this guy, bro.
That's it. Fuck, man. Bad for business.
I know if he's a thumbnail this week, I'll be pissed. Hey guys, what's up? What's up, Dustin Nunn? We're just reviewing Impact Wrestling. But then again, that match overall was a decent match. You know what I mean? Decent for what it was, but you kind of get the idea, right?
I get it.
You had a segment regarding Bobby Roode and Eric Young. Bobby Roode's in the ring, and he's talking about what happened last week. And he said that we just talked to Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle said that next week, me and Eric Young, a one-on-one match, determine the number one contender. And out comes Eric Young, and they're hyping up this match and talk about their history and all that. I thought overall this was probably one of the best parts of the show. Because let's be honest here, in pro wrestling, when's the last time you've seen, a promotion hype up a number one contenders match for a world title?
It's been a while. And barely. Just usually number one contender matches are random, so I'm glad they're actually trying to hype it. And plus, they have history, so I guess it makes sense.
I'm just hoping TNA does the right thing here and makes this the main event. Cause I know their taping is out of order and shit.
They got to make it the main event.
I know, but then they
made the steel cage a main event, so...
Remember, it's TNA we're talking about, remember?
Yeah, I don't even know what we'll get
talking about. I know, it's TNA we're talking about here, man. But then again, who knows, right? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? After we had EC3 versus Rhino, this was a whatever match. It ended up in a DQ after EC3 hit Rhino with a steel chair, and then he goes crazy with the chair. And Spud tried to stop him, which was funny because he couldn't do it. And he apparently EC3 dropped Rhino after he continued going crazy. And here's what I kind of hate about this: the fact that they're going to continue on with this feud. Because I felt this should have been a one-match thing, and that's it. Let's be real here. EC3 is probably one of the best talent that they have in TNA right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy to think that, right? It's crazy to really think that.
Yeah, it's because TNA knows how to use them.
And I'll say this again, I keep on saying it. WWE dropped the ball with EC3. They did. They completely dropped the ball.
I mean, they really did. That's TNA's gain right there. But I knew this wasn't going to be a one-match thing. I mean, what else is EC3 going to do? They only have, right now, he's just stuck with Rhino. And it sucks, but whatever, I guess. I'm going to have to check back to see what happened during that match, so.
Exactly. And I get the feeling that by the end of the year, or if not early next year, EC3 will be the world champion in TNA. Which I'll be in favor for. I'm all in favor of that.
Probably by lockdown.
I'm all in favor of that. Alright. After this, we had the debut of the Great Sonata. Yeah, James Storm coming out, and he talks about him being a living legend in TNA and all that, and he introduces Sonata as the Great Sonata, and pretty much he has Sonata come out, he covered up his face, whatever, in a hoodie. Right? He gets in the ring, takes off his hoodie, he has a face paint like the Great Muta, and I get why he's doing this. Okay? And the reason why they're doing it because, again, James Storm is taking a jab at the Great Muta.
Yeah.
And what better way to do this than have one of the Great Muda's pupils in the Great Sonata dress up as the Great Muda and call himself the Great Sonata.
Hmm.
And he had a match with Austin Aries, and I love this. Okay, the match was okay. It went back and forth where Sonata won. He had to win though. You know, a
Yeah, I
distraction
mean,
from James Storm, and then the Green missed to Austin Aries, and then a super kick. But I'm happy though. I just kind of wish we would have changed his theme song.
oh, he still has the same one.
Yeah. But I liked it. I'm happy with it though. I'm happy with it, you know? I'm happy with it. After this, we had the Chris Melendez introduction, where pretty much they played a video pack about Chris Melendez, you know, being that the military guy from Iraq who had his leg amputated and he wanted to become a pro wrestler, so TNA signed him.
Yeah.
I thought the package itself was good. They told a good story, you know, him being in Iraq, how he got his leg amputated, and to where him training to be a pro wrestler in Florida and all that. I thought it was good. And you had, you know, Anderson, Bully Ray, Team 3D, you know, Devon, Angle on the ring, welcoming him to come out, and he looks jacked. He looks built, like a built dude, pretty much, right? And I'm only hoping that they're able to make this work. I'm not saying they're gonna make him a world champion, you know what I'm saying? But the way I look at it too is like this, right? It's kind of a tricky situation because they were to make him a world champion. They say, oh, they made him a champion because he's a handicap. He's, you know, he's amputated, right? Or if they were to have him lose consistently, it'll be, oh, they're making him lose because he's decapitated, he's handicapped. You see what I mean? That's bullshit. You kind of get where I'm going with this in a way, bro?
Yeah. But honestly, it's too early to talk about him being a world champion. They can worry about that later down the road. Just see what you can do. Highlight little programs with him for now. See what happens. I don't know. It's interesting that they brought a guy like that into TNA. So they should have something planned for him. Don't just bring him in and not know what you're doing with him. You know, that's kind of dumb.
By the way, did you hear that Nintendo is making some brand new 3DS and 3DS XL models?
Yeah. I mean, it's
No.
barely anything new, but they just added an analog stick to the right, so, and apparently it's a faster DS. I guess it's okay. I don't know. I
He's
mean,
your video game guy. I'm not the video game
I
expert.
don't really play my DS like that now, so I still have my old ass DS. I don't even have a 3DS.
After we finish reviewing Impact, we'll get into a Q&A. If you want to send us a question, we'll answer your question. Or if not, we'll just talk about anything, society, whatever, right? Like we normally do. And after we have the main event, the three-way tag team match for the tag title series. Team 3D versus the Hardys versus the Wolves in a singles match where the winner would have the lead and they would pick the stipulation for the next match. And this match was actually a fun match. It was a fun main event. It went back and forth. The crowd was into this, obviously. There's a good sequences here. Good sequences, some good spots, like I said. And at the end, Team 3D won. They pinned the Wolves. So now they have the lead, and now I believe the next match will be sometime next week, I think. It'll be a tables match. From what it looks like, you think about it, Team 3D, right? Of course you'll pick a tables match, right?
Yeah. This should be good, I guess. It should. I'm gonna check back to see their first match, but that tables match is it next week?
I think so. I'm not really sure.
Well,
I think
whenever
so.
it is, I can't wait to see that as well.
And that's
So,
Impact, guy.
yeah,
That's Impact, pretty much, you know? But I'll say this, it was better than Raw. Way better than Raw. By a long shot, bro. By a long shot. And some other news, I have to go in for surgery in a couple of weeks, I hope. I get this wisdom tooth pulled out or removed if that's the appropriate wording. So yeah, I'm nervous, bro. I'm nervous.
nervous.
Hell yeah, dude. Do you know what it's like, bro, to
Yeah,
get...
just don't think about just.
I've been watching videos on
That's
YouTube
that's your fault.
and how they actually do it. What they do is they make incisions inside they open your gum, which I really didn't. I just always thought, okay, they'll just pull it out. That's what I always thought about it when I heard wisdom tooth removal. I never thought that they would actually open your gum and, fucking poke at it. I never thought of that. I always thought, oh, they'll just yank your teeth out and that's it, right?
Well, that's why I didn't want to watch any videos, because I'm not gonna see what happens inside my mouth. So I'm just gonna feel pain probably after.
Unless you want someone to record it, though.
Oh, fuck that.
Yo, record this for me, bro.
That's nasty.
I know. So yeah, I did last Sunday. I did the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. It felt fun. Felt refreshing. Felt cold.
I mean, it's for a good cause, so.
Exactly, for a great cause. Been done yet? Go out there and do it. Go donate.
Donate. That's what it matters. Some people are just doing it without donating.
And that's sad.
They don't even mention the ALS.
I know, because they want to be cool. That's the trouble with our society now that we live in. We live in a world where people do anything for themselves. That's the unfortunate part now, isn't it?
Cool trend now.
Yeah.
But I wish everyone. I don't mind people doing it, but I wish they would at least
donate at least $5. Here's the thing about it.
Or donate too.
Here's the thing about it, right? They say donate $100, but if you go on the website, it gives you option. You can donate $5.
Oh yeah.
$35, $20. You can donate as the minimum you can donate is $5. That's the minimum.
Yep.
You don't have to necessarily donate $100, people.
No, you donate $100 if you don't do it. That's what they say.
Oh, I don't know.
But if you do it, you don't have to donate. But that'd be a dick move too. So you would have to donate, but it doesn't have to be $100. There's no fucking way.
So
I'm sorry. Some people just don't have enough money. No, but I hope other charities, get as popular as this, but I doubt it. Because it's also good, it's just, there's more out there than just ALS. You also got breast cancer awareness in October. So.
Let's see here. To me, in my opinion, the Great Sonata looks like the Great Muda's evil twin. What do you guys think? It's funny, Dustin. Didn't you say in my previous video, in my Impact review video, didn't you say that? And I quote here. I'm gonna go to your comment. It's funny that you said that. Let's see what you said here in my previous video that you're reviewing Impact Wrestling. You said the Great Sonata is a Great Muda ripoff. So now you're saying he's the evil twin. So what is it?
I don't know. I'm just
you think about it, a Great Muda ripoff and a Great Muda evil twin are two different things, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because,
now again, maybe the comment that I responded to at first made you see the light. But I gotta take a sip of this Coca-Cola, man. The soda of champions. So yeah, man. Saturday night tomorrow, especially Saturday night now, and I'm excited because tomorrow I have to go to my job and help out with some event that we're doing at my job. We're doing this thing with partners in caring.
Yeah.
Pretty much is to help, stop the hunger in the community, pretty much. And so what we're doing is we're doing some events at this local park. About to help out pretty much, like 9 a.m. to like 6 p.m.
Damn.
And later on in the night, I'm gonna be with my,
doing Saturday night shoot.
That too, but after that, I'll be shooting. I'll be shooting. You know what I'm saying? But after that, though, you know what I'm saying? It's going down. Do not disturb me. Me and the lady. You know what I'm saying? But so yeah, I mean, for those of you who are wondering, yes, I'm currently talking to somebody right now. It's a slow process people. People need to understand that relationships don't start like that. That's the problem with society nowadays. People always love to rush relationships.
Oh yeah, that's why they all turn out bad.
Exactly. You, ladies and gentlemen, you want a great relationship. You want to have a great significant other. You can't just go at it right away. You have to get to know somebody first. You have to get to know them, their good side, their bad side, and balance it out and see, do you really want to be with that person? You can't just see her diet and think, oh, she's the one. Or ladies, you can't just see this dude's good side and think, oh, he's the one. You have to also look at the bad side. Excuse me. You know what I mean? Because when you see that, you're able to say, okay, is this person really for me? Or is he or is she not for me? You know what I mean?
Right.
And again, you know,
Sure.
I'm seeing right now if this person is or not for me, even though there's an age difference there a little bit. But hey, it happens, you know?
I mean, the age difference isn't that bad if you're not a kid anymore, so.
What do you think of Wrestling Jesus from YouTube? I think that guy is hilarious. If you watch him when you're high, bro, this guy is fucking hilarious. What do you think, Knowledge of Wrestling?
I think he is too, the ultimate troll.
I mean, people need to understand this right about him. Okay, the guy does his thing just to troll, but he's
Exactly.
funny. He's funny as hell.
Like it's funny when people just take him too seriously. Like you
That's the
can't,
problem.
you
That's the
can't.
problem. That's the problem with the community. You guys take people too fucking serious. You guys act like, oh, he sucks. He's this. He's that. Like y'all act like y'all gonna fucking do something. You feel me? Like you don't act like y'all gonna fucking go to his house and fight this dude. You're not. You're gonna sit there like a bitch in your computer and comment like a bitch. You feel what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah, that's the YWC. They're just
Exactly. Like the YWC, and I say this with pure honesty, like a fucking man, is filled with bitches. You know what I'm saying? There's people out there that I do have respect for. You feel me?
yeah.
But the problem is, a lot of you, when you complain, you cry, and you whine like Jamaican ass. You're bitching about the smallest shit in the fucking world. Like the problem with this community is, we're in a community where people build their own opinion based on someone else's opinion. You can't have your own point of view. You feel
Nope.
me?
They'll get heavily criticized.
Exactly. Like you committed the ultimate sin. Bada beam, bada boom. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you do, don't hit the wacky tobacco. But again, to me, yo, WJ is a funny dude. He's
Yeah.
funny as shit. If you're high, you have to watch. You can't watch his videos sober. You just can't. You have to be under the influence of something. Either you smoke. If you're into weed, smoke some weed, then watch his videos. You know what I'm saying? If your thing is just to drink, then watch his videos. If your thing is to, then after that,
Oh
watch his
god.
videos. Or if your thing, and for some people, hey, it is, you know, it's to, you know, then watch his
So
videos.
what?
You know the.
Let me see. Oh my god.
That's
Who
what you
would
watch.
do that? Watch
You
it.
be, we live in a society where people do crazy shit.
And watch his videos.
Hey, it happens. Bro, to my understanding, there's people that are in the pin, in behind the G wall, that watch my videos.
Behind the what?
The G wall.
Gee, what the fuck?
Prison.
Yeah, I know.
People that are in prison that are watching my videos, bro.
How?
Bro, emails and shit, bro. What happened?
What happened?
We said, how? Bro, they do. I mean, hey, I'm sure their girlfriends were this fucking, hey, check out this guy, you know, whatever. That's how you know you're fucking over. Hey, when you got people in the pin watching your shit, bro.
People in school watching it when they're not supposed to be
Word,
doing
yo.
work.
Word, yo. By the way, children, school's on the way, so be ready for school to start soon.
Man, school started for some people already. Like my brother and sister already started school, so. But yeah, school's gonna start definitely next week for most of America. Gotta be prepared, you know.
To me,
Eat
school
your
will start
vitamins.
in a couple of weeks, and actually, bro, I have to take a class. Actually, I gotta go to,
Class.
I gotta take a class. I gotta go to the actual building to take a class.
Oh.
I discovered
Oh.
Monday morning though. Monday, not Monday, but morning, early morning.
Wait, so it's college?
Yes, one class though. The other classes are just online.
Oh, okay.
There's one class I gotta take though. It's a communications class. So yeah.
Well, public speaking?
Nah, about some advanced shit. I forgot what it is though.
Oh god, I took public speaking. That shit sucked.
I know, but it's funny that depends who you have. As I said it before. There's certain teachers that are able to teach a class.
Yeah, it's all about the professors. I don't care what anyone says. A professor determines if a class is
How
boring or not.
exactly? There'd be classes where I used to go. I just went to fall asleep, and I still passed. I just go, just like fuck this.
Yeah, like accounting class, that shit boring as fuck.
Nah, bro. Fucking was it algebra? Like, fucking boring.
Algebra?
Like
Oh, I
fuck
took
this. Fuck
I took
this.
calculus.
Now what happened? What I used to do? I don't give a fuck either. I would, the study guy. I'd record what the fuck what it is
Yeah.
on my phone, whatever, and then pretend like I'm bumping the music, pretty much, right? That's how I take the test, pretty much.
Jeez, that's so cheating.
Hey, bro. To quote the great Eddie Guerrero, bro, if you're not
Oh
cheating, you're not
no.
trying, bro. That's how it is, though, bro. You feel me? That's how it is. If you ain't cheating, you're not trying.
Pretty much. College.
Are you guys familiar with WWE Attitude Era, WF, Darren Expert, WWE sucks, big fucking dick? No. We
What?
don't know. We never heard of them. We never. Do you know who they are, bro? Darren Expert or WWF Attitude Era?
Oh, yeah, he's a YouTuber. He hates the current product. I haven't watched his videos in a while,
I
but
don't watch. Here's the thing about it. I don't watch videos of people who bitch too much.
no, it's funny the way he bitches. But then it got annoying, so I just
But
stopped
still,
watching
I
it.
don't watch people's videos. I watch credible people that are credible.
Yeah, this guy's just
I the
he's
thing
I
with
don't
me,
know.
I affiliate myself with people that are credible. I don't like to fuck around with these jabronis that just talk about the product being shit 24/7.
Yeah, he's just like, where's the rock and blah
Where's
blah
the
blah.
rock? Where's the
I'm
fuck
like,
off?
dude, it's PG era now. Like, I
People
just
don't understand. Like, we're in a different era now. Shit. But yeah, bro, me and this girl, yo, it's tomorrow, yo.
that should be fun.
Sushi, bro.
Sushi?
Hell yeah.
Oh, come on.
Dude, sushi's amazing,
I
dude.
don't like that shit.
That's a plus for me, dude. That's a plus. If you're a girl, bro, you love sushi, that's a plus for me, bro.
She likes sushi?
Yeah. That's a plus for me, bro, so I don't give a fuck. I'm not paying, so hey, I don't care. I'm not paying for this shit.
For you?
Nah.
What do you mean you're not paying? You got someone who works there?
She apparently knows someone.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
That's none of my business.
A proper man with etiquette and decorum drinks his ink cola like this.
Like King Booker.
Word up. From here on out. How we doing it, bro?
Oh god. That's how you're gonna drink your shit all the time? Like
Bro,
oh, King
I am now
Booker.
I'm a man of sophistication, bro. Proper etiquette and decorum. You feel me?
I guess.
Yeah, man. Again, basically, right? If you are into a girl and the girl calls you dude, bro, fam, son, nigga, leave that bitch alone, bro. She's not for you.
Yeah, she's just trying to be cool and shit like all the other boys.
She can't be domesticated. I'm sorry. She cannot be domesticated. The girl you dream about right now is probably talking to some swag fag on the telephone. And this swag fag on the telephone is probably trying to go out of his way to fornicate with that savage. It might succeed. So you and your, Tootsie Roll size, piece of dick, can forget about it.
Oh, I can't be 2 inches.
Nah, forget about it, bro. If you packing little Jimmy, bro, forget about it, bro. Forget about it.
It's over.
It's over, bro. It's over. It's over like that guy. Who is your favorite? We actually had him as a guest a couple episodes ago.
What?
Baba Dunk Funkin'.
Yeah. I
We
remember.
actually had him as a guest a couple episodes ago on the TEAMHEEL podcast. I have to search back in the history of it, though. It's there, though. We had a great time with him.
That's your pair of podcasts.
He's great. It was a great show.
No, why did you mention him?
Because Dustin and asks, who's your favorite Bubba Dunk Funkin' character? Just the regular Bubba Dunk Funkin'.
Oh, yeah. Probably the one he usually plays.
Exactly.
The green one.
It's funny, right? Someone sent me a meme. Those video memes, right?
Yeah.
And they're like, what do you do if your girl were to tell you if you had to choose between her and wrestling, right? When your girl tells you to choose between her and wrestling, right? And then they play a video of Randy Orton RKOing Stacy Keibler. And they play that song, man, move that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Fuck that. I'm like, yo, as long as she don't know, I don't give a fuck.
As long as she don't know what, then you're gonna RKO her.
Nah, I'm watching wrestling. Not her business, right?
Yeah.
The girl that I'm talking to right now, her thing is love and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And all this bullshit, which I don't mind. I don't mind though.
Yeah,
It's
I mean
fine,
that's what girls watch. They watch reality shows. They don't watch sports.
And she's into Total Diva, so
Yeah, I mean that's girls are not all girls are into sports.
So yes, I'll be watching season 3 of Total Divas. With her. Don't get the game fucked up now. I'm not watching. I'm not some fruity pebble motherfucker now. I'm not these fucking Mama Lukes now who decide to fucking watch Total Divas, buy them fucking something, fucking make a video on YouTube, trying to fucking review it. That's not me. Fuck out of here. That's not my style. I don't roll that way, bro. That's how you know people in this community are desperate for views and shit.
Of course, talking about Total Divas.
You know what's desperation too, yo? When people put these massive amount of tags in their fucking titles in the description box, yo. The most repeated bullshit, like, HD, full show. Fuck out of here, bro.
Raw.
Or they put highlights, results, yo. Highlights, results, yo. Or full fight analysis.
I gotta put that shit on my titles.
Full show analysis and results.
Disable ratings. You can actually like and dislike now, even if you don't think you can disable now. It's just the view of it.
Yeah, I mean, but the person can like though if you're on the laptop, if you're on a desktop computer.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I mean, they deserve it. They deserve to see how much dislikes they deserve for misleading people.
My favorite one of all time is Green Psycho 17. Okay, Dustin, that's what's up, bro. That's what up. But anywho, man, girls, man, you'll never understand them, bro.
Not 100%.
If she already knows, like, yo, I told her I'm a fucking asshole. I'm an asshole.
She said it's okay.
She doesn't mind it. I mean, now she's gonna domesticate me and shit. Now I'm not expecting her to fucking change me up now and shit, you know. And besides, this guy is over with her too.
Uh,
I think I told you, she has a mini,
yeah.
a female version, a female version.
Oh my god, double dates.
Look at that grin. Look at that grin in his face. Like,
He always smiles.
nah, I don't know, but whatever though. Yeah, though, man. I had some fucking Peruvian Chinese, and I'm fucking full, bro. I'm full as hell, bro. Oh, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. So, bro, how about your Giants, bro?
Undefeated in the preseason, but
Preseason, dude?
I don't know, man. I don't like the offense still, but hopefully they do good. Hopefully they win on Monday. Next Monday.
They will win, bro.
Next Monday.
All you gotta
the
do
lines.
is believe, bro.
Believe.
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 What about the Bulls?
Huh?
Chicago Bulls.
Oh, I don't know about them, bro.
The UConn football team got destroyed today.
Hey, what else is new?
That's usual. And that's why they're a basketball school, not a football school. But college football's back. Whoever cares about it. So. Tomorrow, bunch of fucking college football games. A bunch of virgins. No, stop.
And now a message from my good friend here, one of my favorite YouTubers here, Bloodstained Lane.
Oh god.
You hear this?
It's Friday night, Labor Day weekend, so I'm sure most of you horny heathens are looking to fornicate with some belligerent, brainless bimbo. If you're gonna go and commit that sin, at least go to your local pharmacy and buy some condoms for your homicide fiending. Practice safe sex.
There's more video. There's more videos, by the way. My good friend, one of my favorite YouTubers here, Bloodstained Lane. Because he is.
He is what?
One of my favorite YouTubers here.
Yep. Totally.
That guy is funny though. Nah, he's fucking funny though. He's over as shit.
He's over.
Yep, here's another one.
How many of these jerk jobs are going to Miami for Labor Day weekend? Typical generic bozos. You want to impress me? Go to Lancaster, Pennsylvania and spend your Labor Day weekend with the Amish people. Change it up, mental peasants.
I love this guy. This guy's funny.
No one's gonna go to no fucking Pennsylvania.
Okay, I would, bro. Switch it up, bro. Switch it up. I go to AC.
Fuck that shit.
You fucked. What's wrong with you? Where's your spirit, bro?
I'm not going to Pennsylvania. I'm gonna go to Miami, like you said.
Fuck out of here. Go to Miami.
Labor Day weekend, man.
Go chill with LeBron, bro.
LeBron doesn't live there anymore. You want me to go to Cleveland? Oh god, Cleveland. Yeah, on the next Saturday night shoot.
I love Fruity Pebbles. Thank God I'm not Mr. You Can't See Me.
I love Fruity Pebbles too.
That does not make sense. I'm sorry, bro. I mean, thanks for sharing, by the way. I mean, hey, you know.
No, what was I saying? The skyline for next Saturday night shoot should be Cleveland.
Word, yeah. Now it should be Miami, South Beach, the American Airlines arena, bro.
Oh, that shit's gonna be empty this year.
Word, yo. It's gonna be empty. We're here to play, bro. I'm here to see. I paid to see LeBron.
LeBron. He's not here anymore.
Oh fuck. Where's he at now?
Oh my god, it's almost September, which means it's almost Christmas time.
Oh fuck yeah, yo! Christmas time is coming right now. Ever. Never.
I mean, I can't do it. Fuck.
Ooh. Ooh.
Never. The theme song. The theme song. Dun 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 dun. Woo!
But ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow at 8 p.m. on the TRN Talking Wrestling Network, Saturday Night Shoot episode will be on that channel. Myself and Knowledge of Wrestling will discuss what happened in wrestling as well. And we'll also introduce a latest installment we have on that show called The Babe of the Week. And you're going to want to check out who that Babe of the Week is. We'll just say this, right? If you are hung like a 2-year-old toddler, you forget about it. If you are hung like a Cambodian Smurf, forget about it. If you are hung like a Vietnamese hobbit, forget about it, man. If you got a Chinese down below,
oh, come on, that's fucked
forget
up.
about it, bro.
Not all Chinese have the small PP.
How would you know, bro? Whoa!
I don't know. I'm just assuming. Why would one race have small? Just all of them have small PP. Have small.
Oh, my nigga.
That's just a stereotype. You really think all of them have small PP? Come on, man. That's like saying all black people have big dicks. You think that's true? Stereotype. That's fucked up. You stereotype the Chinese people. You would suck the Chinese viewers. We're gonna have no Chinese viewers now.
Word, yeah. Then there was that one girl at the TNA show, bro. I mean, she was Filipino. She was from the Philippines, but hey, she was giving. Remember, bro? She was giving hand jobs in the stands, bro.
Of course. Who wouldn't accept that?
Hey, bro, she was giving dome in. She was giving dome in the stands, bro.
How can she do that? We were on TV.
Hey, bro, what happens, bro? Hey. She was giving lap dance in the stands, bro.
What?
Hell yeah, my nigga. But yeah, bro, I think this episode was great for what it was, right?
Yep.
I think it's time we put her to bed. For old time's sake.
Put her to sleep.
Put her to sleep like some other guy. You know? That's another statement for another day, though.
The best in the world.
No, some other guy, but that's beyond the point. All right, so that's around the point. I'm sorry, around the point.
Yep, Phil.
We thank you all for tuning into the TEAMHEEL Podcast Live episode 56. Episode 57 will be once again this Friday at 11 p.m. and it's new time, 11 p.m. As always, I'm Heel Steven. You can follow me on Twitter at Heel Steven. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Heel Steven. Also, if you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. We go live every Friday at its new time, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Pacific, 4 a.m. to all our viewers in Europe.
Holy shit.
I know. Also, guys, subscribe to TRN Talking Wrestling Network. Episode 4 of the Saturday Night Shoot airs tomorrow on that channel at 8 p.m. Also, guys, like our Facebook page, facebook.com/GutChickPodcast. And also support that petition, sign it, get the Bulldog in the Hall of Fame, and like Wrestling News Talk, the Facebook page as well.
Yep. I'm Knowledge of Wrestling. You can follow me on Twitter at HeyWalter and subscribe to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Knowledge of Wrestling.
And yeah, bro, I mean, it's been a great week, hasn't it, man?
Yep.
Great week of, well, not the best week of wrestling, but still, I mean, it's there, though, bro. It's there. It's there.
It's there.
Hey, we got one more question. Do you think Ryback should be the new world heavyweight? Do you think Ryback should be the? Do you think that Ryback should become the new WWE heavyweight champion? Dustin, to answer your question, but this is what we gotta say. All right, buddy, we're out. Good night. Deuces.